Someone's gonna steal the Kawasaki.
The mascot? Our mascot.
Oh, is that our mascot?
I mean, it's
it's
either
not
that or
not our
Terminator
mascot.
Donald Trump.
That's well.
The Trumpinator.
I don't think we can legally claim the Trumpinator.
I don't know, but that doesn't match our color scheme.
The ninja or the Trump? The Trump
Trump
kinda does the
actually
backed up.
matches
Yeah.
our color scheme.
How many people do you think are actually going to see the ninja? You think we're gonna have to, when we get video, we're gonna have to move it?
You think I'm gonna not take a picture of it right now and put it up on the screen right now?
Are we recording? Is that why you held that up?
Yep.
Okay.
We've been recording for like 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
Yeah.
What year is it?
During the
when
bike ride?
when I got here, I just hit record. I don't know if it started, but
Damn it.
Shit. Now I'm nervous.
yeah. Now we don't know what to talk about.
I
All
said-
right, this is the end of the podcast.
I said the word
A couple times.
on record. Then that's not
Buddy, I'm in a bad mood. You're gonna hear a couple queers.
Hell yeah, brother.
queer bags.
Retard.
Yeah.
I might toss a retard out.
Retard's a fun one.
I
That's
stopped
making a comeback.
I stopped bleeping retard.
Good. He's like, yeah, saved me about 45 minutes worth of editing.
Honestly, kind of. Because you hear it and you're like, I'm not. We're just having fun.
Yeah, every
They're not
time?
going to listen.
Jesus.
They're not gonna listen. We haven't even put out an episode.
No.
We've been doing this for 6 months now, and we've got 3 episodes in the bag.
Yeah.
And 3 that are lost to time.
Yes. No one will ever hear them.
God, do you know how upset?
Maybe on the Patreon.
The Patreon.
The Patreon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Pat has to do his best to
Hell yeah.
recollect our first 2 or 3 podcasts and hit them verbatim.
Verbatim.
That'd be tough. We need a script.
I'll be honest. The only thing I remember is I shit in the urinal.
I
That's
shit in
the
the
only
urinal.
thing I
Urinal.
remember. Like,
The Penguin.
The Penguin.
But I don't even know if that could be episode 1. I don't know.
Yeah, they're all starting to bleed together.
All 5 of them.
in fairness, we record for like 2 hours at a time,
All right.
so it's
All
a
right.
lot.
Why don't
It's-
you tell them how the sausage is made?
Yeah.
Tell them how you're here with your pants off. Tell them how you
I
can't
don't
leave your house
see
without your pants
how-
off or in a big bubble.
I don't see how that's relevant.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Bubble Boy.
I don't see how that's relevant.
It's very relevant. Tell them why you take your pants off over your shoes.
Oh, you ever done that drunk? You try to you just like can't take your shoes off, so you're just like, fuck it, I'll just sleep in the shoes. And you just like,
No.
you get to like here, and you're just like,
What are you doing to your pants? I wouldn't even be able to get the bottom of the pants
I wear
around the
stretchy
shoe.
jeans.
And also,
And he just all his strength.
yeah, you don't, when you're drunk, you don't start with the cuff like you're supposed to. You start at the waist.
Yeah, you start
and
at the
just-
waist, come down,
and
pull
then-
it over, and now you have a second half you just unfolding in front of you.
You're laying in bed like, so this is what it'd be like if I was 1.5. Wow, I'd be so powerful.
Wow, I'm 9 feet tall right now.
Passing out. I gotta tell someone about this. Peanut butter all over your chin.
You wake up, you're like, what happened?
Why do I taste metal? Oh, my tooth's gone.
Oh, that happened to one of us.
Yeah, it was me, and I still don't know what happened.
I
Still.
think the mystery is better.
Yeah.
I like to live in a world of mystery.
Yeah.
if you
I like
couldn't
to think
tell.
you got into a bar fight and won.
At home.
Yeah.
I got really drunk at home.
With your
went
dad.
somewhere else. Fucking fuck someone
Immediately
up.
got into a fight. Didn't drink while you were out. Came back home.
Yeah, drove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
I do
Drove. Got pulled over. Not for DUI. Got out of it. No ticket.
Said I was going.
Beat up the cop.
That was the bar fight.
Said I was going so fast it was too cool to pull me over, but he did anyway, just to tell me how cool I was.
There's a lot
That's a
of holes in that
story.
story.
That's a story.
I'll give you a story with a lot of holes.
Hey.
So your sister,
Ew.
what's she doing? What's she up to nowadays?
She's back home.
Is she really?
Yep.
She break up with him?
No.
How long's she back?
For good.
Where's he?
Here. Right now. He's
What?
going to Arkansas for a week to guest spot.
Guest
My sister is a tattoo artist in
Wait,
Rhode
guest
Island.
spot what?
Tattoo
As a
parlor.
tattoo artist, and then Another.
You get booked to be a tattooist?
Yeah.
Like across the
It's
country?
like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Swear to God.
I thought it was just like you had your shop
No.
and you come to me.
Well, if you don't have a shop, you can do whatever you want. You're a freelancer, a lone gunman.
If you don't own a comedy club,
You can just
You
do
can-
whatever you
you
want.
can just do
Perform
open
at-
mics.
You can just perform at other comedy clubs.
Yeah, you can just not progress and stay in the same spot. How you guys doing?
Dude, what do you think you're Batman,
Whoa.
dude? You're gonna progress. You think you're Batman? You'll be fine.
Do I think I'm Batman?
Yeah, you're gonna
No,
be fine.
but what Batman villain would you say you are?
am I?
Right
Yeah.
now.
Well, any of the smart ones, I'm out.
Yeah.
Not the Riddler.
Killer
Not the
Croc.
Riddler.
Underrated. Super cool.
Super cool villain.
Might be Killer Croc.
Clayface.
I was gonna say Clayface.
Fuck is that supposed to mean?
Clayface? You're more calendar man.
I kill people on holidays.
It's like, oh wow.
It's National Women's Day.
Die, whores. I've been waiting all year for Women's Month. After satiating myself on Black History Month. That's what the calendar man does.
Yeah, I know what.
Yeah.
Victor
Yeah.
Zaz.
Victor,
Dude,
yeah,
you
I'm
literally just read my mind. I was going to say, Pat, you're kind of a Victor Zaz.
I'm a zazzy boy, dude. What do
You're
you
a
want from
zazzy
me?
boy.
I am
You carved yourself.
the Zaz man.
Yeah, for every kill.
Yeah.
You
I
cut
think
a
you're
scar into yourself.
one half of Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Guess which? Guess which one you are?
Tweedledum.
It's either Tweedle Big Dick or Tweedle Dumbass, so Tweedledee. There's Rust. What are we going to do about
Yeah,
it?
it's gonna
We're
be
shaking
fine.
it off.
We're gonna
We're
be
shaking
fine.
it off.
We're spraying ourselves with some WD-40 right now. It's hitting our bloodstream. See what happens.
God damn it!
I got a lot of pod tops this week, though.
I don't have many topics.
Yeah,
I did have one thing that we can like jump off with. So yesterday, I didn't realize that this was a funny thing
Go ahead.
until I was telling people at work about it, and then I was like, "Oh, this is a funny thing." So I've been doing this diet, trying to lose some weight.
Yeah.
So, but every now and then I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking treat myself." So yesterday, what I ate for dinner at 4:30 in the afternoon, right after going to the gym, I
Like a
had
real veteran.
I had
Black coffee
and
and a cigarette.
no potentially better tasting, but definitely probably worse for you. I had 2 Reese's Big Cups
Oh.
For dinner.
for dinner.
Stop.
This was my thought process.
But wait. Just the 2.
Yeah, well, one package, but yes, 2 big cups.
I'll kick
How
your
big
knees
are the
backwards.
big cups?
They're actually pretty big. They're bigger than I thought they would be.
They're big cups.
Yeah, they are big
Oh.
cups.
D's?
At least.
Oh.
Like D cups?
At least.
Reese, that'd be cool if it was just Reese's D cups.
They're the size of your head.
Oh. Crushing watermelons with them.
Oh.
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 So just 2.
So, yep, just 2 big cups. And, well, then I went to 3 open mics. I had 6 beers in total.
Okay.
Cool.
Then I got home and I had 2 Keebler chocolate chip cookies. And then I went to bed at midnight and then got up at 4:30.
This diet sounds good. This sounds like my diet, actually.
Yeah,
How am I
yeah.
not losing weight?
I'm going to be honest, the big cups,
I was thinking of you when I ate them.
I was like, I'm definitely going to eat at the last mic, but that's not going to be till like 9:30.
Sure.
So I'll have the cups now and that'll
Treat
be fine.
yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, it's
Yeah.
400 calories. That's fine. It says it right on the package. It's like 200 calories a cup. I
They
was
all
like,
say
oh
it on the
shit.
package.
It's so funny to calorie count candy.
It's
I'm really
not,
gonna live with my soda intake.
sound
I'm only
like
doing
me.
16 ounces.
well, dude. I don't. So when I eat, I never eat candy in front of someone. I always eat it in shame in my car.
As you should.
Like so, every time I buy like a candy bar,
Yeah, you guys don't have trauma or something.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
my buddy was
you
like,
got a Butterfinger. You're like, this needs to wait.
Yeah.
"No, dude,
I need to be alone.
I don't do it's I buy it and then eat it immediately." My buddy was like, "Oh, you just sit like out in the you get home and then you're like, before I go inside, I'm gonna eat this chocolate bar." I was like, "No." I put the car in drive and then I went, "Let me open the Reese's."
Obviously.
Forget
Before
the
I
cars
take-
and drive.
No, I kept
Go
my
through the front of the store.
I kept my foot
guys go
on the
reach-
brake. So I started. I open it up. I peel it open like the first rip, and then I start driving. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pull
Whoa,
out.
whoa, whoa, slow down, cowboy.
Okay, I start driving.
Well, hold on. Do you ever peel candy wrappers off like panties? Like you're like, I want this to
Slowly.
be. Yeah.
Don't get ahead of me.
I'll give you head right now. Go
Don't
on.
get ahead of me. I
Whoa.
took out the first cup.
Ah.
It was glorious. This thing's huge. What a great decision I have made.
And then I rear-ended someone and it went all over my dash.
No, the first one had 2 pairs of panties on, like a fucking tease,
Ooh.
like a little tease. This fucking big cup, dude. So I took
She was on her period.
dude. I took the big cup, like the first set of pants, and I just threw it across the car. I was like, get out of here.
That's
a
so
man.
hot. That's so
and,
hot.
and then I was driving. I couldn't get the second one with my. I had 0 patience after removing the
That's
first
the bra
pair.
clasp right there.
I went like
Yeah.
this. I went 2 swipes, and I was like, I didn't get it. I used my teeth, and I was like, get this motherfucker. And I pulled it. But yeah, I started ripping the panties off of the big cup.
This sounds like drunk sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, this is.
Dude, I was
I've done
telling
this
it.
a lot.
I was telling it to my buddy at work. He was like, "Why is it so like devious and sexual?" I was like, "I don't fucking fuck off, dude." Like, it's
Because candy is a mouth orgasm.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
you guys do it in secret.
Yes.
I jerk
Yeah.
off everywhere. I don't care. I'll make eye contact eating a Kit Kat. I don't care.
dude.
I don't care.
Today I had a
Take a break.
king size Reese's fast break in shame,
Oh.
and in the parking lot.
You're a
to be
big
fair,
Reese's
that's-
guy, huh?
The fast break is my favorite candy bar. The big cups, I was restrained to what was at the Stop and Shop self checkout, so not a lot of options.
I was going to hit you with Reese's Fast Break, the worst type of Reese's.
Are you serious,
I don't eat a lot of candy. I'm sorry, dude.
Uh-oh.
dude?
This is the rift in the podcast.
Peanut
This is
butter,
it.
This is it.
peanut butter, new dipped in chocolate.
I'm gonna bleep when you say new.
Yeah,
but
you
go on.
should. What did he
What's
say?
that doing in there? How'd they fit all that in there?
Is that why it's chocolate?
Oh my god! I thought it was ants.
It's a good candy bar. So yeah, I was like, oh, wow, I do eat. I don't know why I consume my candy in such a secret sexual nature, but
Yeah.
I do.
It's a deep-seated psychological issue.
It definitely
almost
is.
definitely.
Don't Dr. Freud him while you're sitting there with a clipboard.
He's got shit to write down. Like,
He's got big brain ideas.
yeah, he doesn't have much to say. He's got shit to write down.
He's just drawing a picture of a kitty cat. He's like, dude, after this 3-hour-long therapy session, this guy's gonna be so stoked. This is what I was doing. What, are you playing tic-tac-toe by yourself?
Read that.
This says Pat is gay? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark. No, it says Pat is gay. Underline, 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 underline.
That's my professional medical
Oh
opinion.
no, I believe it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need a doctor to tell me that.
Synopsis. I'm not.
It's like a weatherman telling you it's cold. I woke up to it.
I can feel it, bud.
I can feel it. My knees hurt. Yeah, I know it's gonna rain.
You know what's fun? My knees don't hurt anymore after the surgery.
Yeah, because they scraped out all the juju.
Yeah. All the bad juju.
Yeah, all the bad juju.
Yeah.
That's actually what they do when they go in there. They're not looking for cartilage. They're like, where is this bad mamma jamma?
They're looking for black magic, dude.
Yeah.
It's in there.
He was at an open mic last night.
He's like, "Is this your card?" They open my knee up. I'm like, oh.
No.
Shit.
No, it's not.
Check in your back pocket. Oh.
That would be funny if you like broke your knee with a crowbar, and then he was like, "Now we can't walk." Black magic.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. And now he's not too upset when I rummage through his pants.
The least you could do.
Oh,
Least you could do
God.
is jerk me off.
Callback. No, speaking of ripping panties off, actually, I just saw this on my notes, and boy, oh boy, am I excited to hear the story. Rudy, what'd you tell me last night?
Oh, yeah, that's
What'd
right.
you tell me last night?
So 2 years ago,
2 years ago.
I bowled for a couple. Do you know what that means?
Bold for a couple.
Bold.
Rudy was a bull.
Oh,
B-U-L-L-E-D.
bold. B-U-L-L-E-D.
Yes.
Bold for a couple. Not off the top of my head. No, I don't think I'm familiar with that.
You've had healthy relationships.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
You're not online a lot.
Is that when you're the guy in the cuck situation? You're the one they brought in?
A woman's husband.
Ew, dude. You fucking pervert.
Tell me more about it.
I'm moving to this side of the couch.
Continue.
Give me all the details, you scallywag.
Ah, you touched that Miller Lite, you bitch.
So I met this couple at a bar.
Oh,
And-
really? I would have thought it was his produce aisle, but no, the bar.
Excuse me.
The library?
The library. I'm looking for Faulkner. You want to fuck me in front of my husband? Yeah.
Sure. That's just as good. I like how I'm looking for Faulkner.
Spoiler alert. No idea what he did.
Me neither.
I know he has a name.
Then the librarian came over and was like, you have to be quiet. Be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Do you want to fuck your wife? You guys want me to fuck hard?
Yeah.
And a little disappointing, if I'm being completely honest, but overall not a bad experience for what you're looking for. Is that what you want?
I got a bad knee. I got a surgery set up next year. Probably won't hurt after that, but
Yeah.
right now,
He's like, I'll just hang one knee off the bed. I've gained a little weight, so I do have to stand on one foot on the ground and one knee on the bed. But we can do this if we guys want.
I was actually at my thinnest. I think that's why they came up to me. Because I was like,
you were at your thinnest 2 years ago?
no. I was at my thinnest recently. And I'd been going to the gym a lot.
They came.
Up to me.
Yeah. So 2 years ago, they asked you to do this.
Yes.
And then recently, now that you've lost weight, they're like, hey, remember that time? Like,
No, this was one and done.
We were just talking about it.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't
so-
actually know how it
okay.
came about.
All right. I'll hit the interviewer mode.
Hell yeah.
What kind of couple?
White couple.
Really?
Okay. I meant
on.
like,
With your taste.
You think a black man's going to watch me fuck his black wife?
I think
He's got a point.
I think a black wife with a white husband.
That is definitely more possible, yes.
yeah, I would say that's more
100%.
possible
Yeah,
than
that's
two
I would
whites.
have. I was
Yeah,
guessing a biracial couple. Sorry, I'm being progressive. Oh, my bad.
I thought it was gays. I thought it was two guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird.
I just butt fucked some twink. And I told you randomly at an open mic, this is how I come out to you guys.
You want to hear some crazy shit?
I fucked the shit out of a gay man.
I'm going to break something down for you real quick. Okay,
You know, I just have a feeling since we've been hanging out at this firehouse, I had sex with a man
Nice.
aggressively.
Sick.
So, okay, now was it that same day or did you schedule an appointment?
Planned it. Yeah, it was for a weekend.
You know what? Honestly, though,
You can't do that shit on a Wednesday night. all right?
no.
How's-
You need time.
You're
Well,
telling me
that's
I'm
the
supposed
thing.
to cuck a guy and then wait for him to go to work in the morning? Jesus
well,
Christ!
you also need to.
You think I stayed over? That's insane.
I think you also need to retain your seed a little bit
Oh, yeah.
so you can
Yeah.
perform.
Oh, yeah.
That's because imagine
up, dude.
Imagine if you.
Oh, yeah.
In?
Oh, yeah.
How old?
They were like 45 and 50.
So about the same age as you.
Yes, 100%. You bitch.
Wow. Now, do you know if they had kids?
I
Did
don't
you
know
see
that.
anything weird in the house?
I didn't notice anything.
Do you follow them on Instagram?
No.
Well, I'm just
I
trying
don't
to nail
want to
down
know anything about
the
these people.
details.
Dude,
I don't
these
know
are
if
porn
this,
stars to him.
if
They
this
have lives.
It could have butted into a fantastic relationship. You could have been like, "Look, you guys seem cool. I'm not really into this. This was I'm just doing this once, but I'd love to come to a cookout or whatever."
Do you have any graduations coming up?
Yeah.
I'd love to meet the family.
I have a 4th of July actually in my garage coming up soon.
Oh my
like to
god,
wear
what a
tan.
nightmare. You imagine
if they came.
inviting a couple that you had sex with to a normal people party?
I think that would be very fun. What a
I'd
fun little
probably-
secret for you guys. The sexual tension would be crazy.
You know what'd be fun is the whole time I'd be sitting there like, they're not comics. They're not his family.
Rudy doesn't
What
know
is-
people.
What is the connection here? And God, I would go after you. And if you're not telling me, I'd go after them.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, actually, no, thank you. I would not like to participate.
You know what I would
Just
be worried
curious.
about if you went after them at the party? Is if they folded immediately and loudly. And they were just like, oh, he fucks us. And you'd be like, I'm sorry, you said that really fast and the sun is still out. What?
No, because if they, I want it loud because if Joanne hears it,
Oh.
that's double points.
goodness.
My baby, no!
Yeah, yeah. Or what if she was like, "It's happened to us."
Hey, Why do you think Gianna looks different?
I assumed it was the facial tattoos, but all right, it's
Yeah, fair enough.
I thought it was degenerate scrawled over her pussy. But
extreme.
my favorite fun fact about your sister, right next to where she wears colored eye contacts.
Isn't that fun?
I tell everyone.
Why does she do that?
Because she's retarded.
She's spooky.
Insecure.
Yeah.
She's spooky as hell, dude. That's why.
Yeah, dude, she has like ice blue eyes like the Night King.
yeah.
You want a tattoo? I don't know.
Yes, I guess. I don't know.
Don't bring me into your crypt keeper.
Hurt me for 3 hours.
Tie me down and tattoo me.
Tattoo me.
Tattoo me. I think that's how I'm going to only talk to your sister from now on. So you do tattoos.
Yeah.
So have tattoos been like your thing for a while now, or is it like, oh, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice? Did you know your brother fucked someone?
No, I have this tattoo on my bicep, and I'd love to get it fixed. If you want to take a look at it, I'm not looking for anything expensive, just a little touch up. Kind of maybe change it into something else. Maybe put some ice caps. I'm not happy with the tattoo that I have.
I've been thinking about getting degenerate scrawled over my penis. Would you know anything about that? I know there's a lot of curvature down there. Oh, you do? Okay.
All right, cool.
That's great.
But
That's
when I
great.
get erect, it bends to the side a little. Is that going to be a no? That's fine. All right, cool.
You've seen it? Oh, so, I don't know how, but all right.
You got a bent
Late
carrot?
nights.
You got a bent carrot?
Oh, no. Do you know the
shooter?
name for that?
Why did you say it
carrot?
like that? Like, he was like, no.
Oh, because it's a problem.
Yeah, because it's bad.
I don't know. I'm not like gauging it out here. I'm not.
Do you know
like,
what Peyronie's is?
No.
So Peyronie's, so you know how your dick work?
Vaguely.
Okay, so when your dick all get
Something
hard.
comes out of it sometimes when I do things.
Yeah, when dick all get hard, the sides of it fill up with blood.
Yes.
And you can get a scar in that little spongy area,
Oh.
and then it kind of like fuses so that your dick bends to the left or right at like ridiculous angles.
Oh.
I thought that was just how it was.
What is the
I
medical
don't have
implication?
that, so that's why I just was like, oh, whatever.
The what?
You're a straight shooter too?
Well, yeah,
All right, cool. Just wondering.
but
Rudy?
I didn't. But he just said
Yes.
it in a way that was like, no. Like it was like I was like, why is it a big deal? Like I don't.
Oh, it's a big
Yeah,
deal.
what is
Yeah.
the medical implication?
What do you mean?
Is there something bad that
He's like,
happens?
I just told
No,
you,
you
it's
can-
crooked.
Yeah. People laughing.
freakish, and no one will love you.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much when it comes down to. Although I read a book where the guy got the hottest girl after pretending to be dead, but that's just different.
What?
Youth in Revolt. Have you ever read a book?
No. Do I look
Not-
like a man who can read?
You were looking
Not
for
per se.
Faulkner, and then all of a sudden this couple came up to you. I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, so
So you met them at a bar.
you met him at a bar.
Yes.
So you went to their house.
Mm-hmm.
Their house,
Yes.
and you know where that is.
Yes.
And
You could
go
return
there
there today.
Today.
No, not a fucking chance.
Well,
Not would you, but you could.
I guess if I looked through my fucking destinations on my fucking GPS.
He's like, if I really backtrack
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
old Google Maps.
we have to get him really drunk. He's like, I think I saw left. So you went to their house. What time?
It was about like 7 o'clock.
Did they feed you?
No. Drinks, though.
Okay, but you know how much better of a cuck situation it's like. Not only am I going to get fucked by this large Italian,
Yeah.
I'm going to feed him too.
I can't fuck full.
Oh, this is after.
Oh, no, yeah.
They're
They
like,
didn't feed me.
feast.
Oh, I left.
Yeah. Immediately?
Not immediately, but pretty soon. I finished my beer.
He's
Okay,
like,
goodbye.
damn, that's a lot. I'm gonna get out of here, guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
all right,
so-
that was weird. I'm gonna
So
go.
you finish.
Yes.
What are the moments right after that?
I want to
like?
know the moments leading up to. I'd rather start there.
Up to them
I want-
inserting?
I want the whole dining
Yeah,
experience.
okay, so-
I want.
You show up,
Yes.
and they're like, would you like a drink?
Yes.
Okay, and you're like, of course.
Of course, I would like a drink.
And then how long until did she start making moves? Did he start making moves?
Yeah,
So-
did he
No,
move off?
he did not touch me.
Well, no, but
No,
But
not
were you
touch
guys
you.
like hanging out, and then he got up to get a drink, and then when he came back, he just sat further away?
No, so like I was just like, go on.
Look, we got a couple of chairs in here that's reserved for me.
You think he like turned out the lights in the dining room?
He
You guys,
pulls the lever on a lazy boy. He's just ka-chunk.
A lazy boy cuck is probably the best cuck.
He's just got a can of beer in his hand. He's just like, go ahead.
the
did you
game's
cut
on,
the
he's like-
king of the hill? What the fuck is this?
The game's on. He's only half
God damn
interested.
it, Peggy.
He's only half interested in what you guys are doing. He's like, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fan of the Pats? I just think they're
What?
not doing. I have something to do, and they're good this year.
Vikings.
Vikings guy.
I love Moss as a kid. Okay, so who makes the first move?
So it was a so would you like to go to the bedroom now?
Oh, the whitest.
The whitest.
What was she wearing?
At first,
Yeah,
like a nightie.
a nightgown.
Yeah.
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 You
What
just
was
showed
under
up and
that?
she was like,
He
I'm
was
ready
fully
for bed.
clothed,
So,
which kind of freaked me out.
that's weird.
I'm like, is he gonna hit me over the head while I'm doing this?
That's like why
I mean,
why are you
that's-
guys? You should be wearing matching levels of attire.
yes.
Because
I was dressed very similar to the way I am right now.
I was gonna say you
Yeah.
definitely showed up black t-shirt, jeans.
100%.
What's up?
Yeah,
How they
dude,
met me, baby.
Yeah.
you guys should have coordinated a little and been
Coordinated?
like, at least a little.
Hey guys,
mean,
I'm
you
gonna wear
planned it.
purple. I would appreciate
No, but just
No
like,
one match.
but just like let's be on the same level of
dressed.
dressed
Okay.
because think about.
You're really being romantic about this.
Well, no,
Yeah.
because I'm thinking of it as like fly on the wall. I'd be like, why the fuck is this guy wearing a suit? This guy looks like he's about to mug somebody, and she's going to bed. What the hell is
Imagine the
going on?
cops come in, like, what's happening here?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm picturing. Is like if
The cops
if
come
an
in.
outsider
Are
looking.
you gonna cuck that man? Freeze! What do you have a cuck? It's a sting operation.
She's actually 17. She's married. Round him up, boys.
We got them all.
We're sick of degenerates like you in our town. Hit the bricks, buddy.
Do you think
It's
you'd
the town from Footloose.
do you think you'd be the season finale? Be like, we finally got the last degenerates in town.
Oh, it's just me with handcuffs, just like
Belly out,
belly
pants
out,
on.
dude, fucking up to here, just like. Oh, no.
Guys in the
Cigarette
lazy
in my
boy,
mouth.
like, yeah,
Hey man,
take
can
them
I
away,
at least have a
boys.
cigarette? Can you at least let me smoke a cigarette?
Can you light it for me? Don't be an asshole. Come on, come on, come
Do
on.
you think you try and do the move
I
where
was gonna be so pissed.
when they go to light the cigarette, you like not you take out the cop, but you fucking obviously wouldn't do a good job. So
Headbutt him.
yeah, you like run out of the house but trip over the front step.
Yeah,
just
man.
eat shit.
They just beat the piss
Yeah,
out of me.
but you're handcuffed behind you, so you just hit the ground full force just on your belly.
Okay, so I'm guessing nightgown, nothing underneath.
Yes.
Okay. And was she teasing you at all this time, or was it strictly like now?
There
it's
was
time
like
for
some like
business?
light touching.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
So were you
You know what I
guys? You were sitting in the living room, I
Yes.
assume. Now, what's the living? Is it like two chairs and a
This
couch?
seems like a lot of detail for
Yeah.
you.
I
don't
want to know
know.
where she was sitting in relation to you and where he was
We're
sitting.
gonna write an
because-
article to Nice Living
So-
Monthly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to paint. I'm trying to paint the
He
mood.
doesn't fuck in the living room. He fucks in the bedroom.
I'm trying to paint the
Dear
mood for the
Penthouse
listeners.
Forum.
Trying to paint the
My
mood
baby.
for the listeners.
never
My fucking
believed
bad
this
for
happened until-
caring about the listeners. They want in-depth detail.
True. Okay, so it was one couch this way, one couch this way, TV here, right? And I sat down on this couch and I sat like towards the edge, like closest to the door. And then she sat down next to me. Not like super close at first, but like close enough. And then he sat on the other couch. So
That's
he's
what-
already ready.
That's what I mean. That's why I was
This guy's-
asking.
yeah,
I was
he's
like,
in
he was.
This is cuck from
he
the
was
beginning.
distancing
Now-
himself early on.
Yes.
Did
Yes.
he talk to you at all?
I mean, kind of like explain the way it was going to work.
That's
Okay.
uncomfortable.
I mean, you need to know though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You
I don't
can
wanna-
come
that's-
in my wife.
that's what he
100%.
fucking teed off with.
No,
Was
we
just-
talked about nonsense.
Well, that's what I wanted. I was.
No, how's the drive?
I'm not gonna
Blah,
cuck
blah, blah.
anybody.
day?
Okay, I'm
How's
curious.
your day?
How was traffic? It can be a beast. So anal's fine.
Anal was not fine. Anal was off the table.
That was his poop shoot.
Yes.
He was like, you do anal. I'll fucking
You're
beat
out of
you
here,
with a
bud.
hockey stick. I'll fuck you up with a golf club.
Okay, so you all go into the
Titleist.
bedroom same time.
Yes.
He sits in a chair.
Yes.
Is
you
the
guys
bedroom
get
door
busy.
locked?
Yes.
Okay, he's sitting.
Is the door locked?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Is he pulling putty or is he just strictly watching?
Just watching.
Is it dark in the room?
Yeah. You think I want to see this?
That's true.
But I don't know what they want to see. It's their show. You're just playing the
He
part.
can see
true.
us, but like
It's dim.
it's dim. Yeah.
I was gonna.
Okay.
Was it like just enough light coming through the window where you could just see his eyes? And like when something exciting, when something exciting happened, he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Smoke is wispy all
Fucking-
around
He's
his
smoking
face.
a cigarette.
Yeah.
Lightning cracks and it's. He's
He
on.
turns to a skeleton for a second. Like, "Ah! I knew this was too good to be true.
It was all a dream.
Okay, so you do the deed.
Yes.
Okay.
Is he giving you?
You're not getting that part.
Is he giving you any direction?
No.
Oh, he's not over there like, nah, she doesn't like it like that.
No.
It's
no.
not.
Completely
Stop pulling her
silent.
ass. You just
Yeah,
did
yeah.
it. God, this guy's an asshole. Fucking no respect. I swear
Oral
to God.
first,
No
then
respect.
penetration.
Okay.
That's
normal.
That's normal.
Yeah,
Very
it's
normal.
pretty standard.
It was
sex.
very standard sex besides the man sitting in the corner.
But you never know if they have like some kind of weird request. They're like, no, I like to watch this specific thing.
He did
you
want
know
me
what
to
I mean?
choke her.
Oh, he wants to kill his wife.
I think he wants to kill his wife.
Yeah.
She might be dead now.
Okay, so you do the deed.
Mhm.
You're fully nude.
You were doing a Hitman fantasy. You
Yes.
realize that now, right?
Was I fully? Yes, I was fully nude.
Okay, fully nude. She's fully nude.
Yeah.
You splooge in the puss.
Yeah.
2 questions.
You're right. Him saying that was worse than me asking questions about the seating.
I'm trying to get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Okay, so you finish inside of her.
Yeah.
Does he clean it?
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Do you clean it? Or you just send
What?
her off into the bathroom? Right? Get out of here!
She went to the bathroom. Yes.
And then it
Yeah,
was
like
just
a
you
lady.
two in the
Like a
room
lady.
alone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go on.
Just started talking about nonsense again.
No.
He
Weirdest
just,
thing, dude. It was like it didn't happen.
He's like, yeah. So stock market's
This was
crazy.
purely he wanted to watch this and be done with it.
who was more into it, him or her?
Definitely her.
Yep, he didn't want to do this at all.
100%,
When
yeah.
he said choker, he was like, choker hard.
Because
Because I want her to know how good she has it.
I wanted to see the tunnel.
tell
Okay.
her how much you make an hour.
So, okay, so
Go ahead, do me a favor. Why don't you punch her right in the face? Why don't you fucking...
why don't you give her a donkey punch? Hey, I got this blunt object, and you can just hit her.
He's like,
thank you.
That's why he
Hands
didn't
me
do
a hammer.
That's why he didn't do anything to you. He wasn't mad at you.
No,
he was
no.
like, this bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so you guys just talk about stocks after you finish in
Yeah,
his
just
wife.
like nonsense. Like he was kind of a gamer and stuff. We talked
are
about
you-
video games and shit.
You're getting dressed.
Getting dressed, you're
Oh,
having this
yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
like-
like,
You're like,
I'm
no, I play PS5 mostly. It's
No, I immediately put my boxers back on.
Of course.
Because I'm not standing there dick out with this guy.
With a
what
guy.
the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
How
for
long
sure.
did it take you to get dressed? Did you put the boxers on and then
Less than a minute.
and then he
100%.
said something
Literally.
that would like kind of stop you, and you're like, yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Actually,
He's putting a sock on. It's like kind of loose at the tip. He's like, oh, I didn't think about it like that.
you ever played Dark Souls?
Winnie the Pooh does kind of look like Xi Jinping. That's funny. You should put that on the internet. I think that could blow up.
Shit.
Okay, so you're talking about nonsense. Does she come back out before you leave?
Mhm.
Okay. When that nut busted,
Yes.
was your immediate instinct to go, I gotta get out of here?
100%.
Or was it like,
Post nut.
Oh, no.
the
I was like,
post-nut
I
was-
got to get the fuck out of here.
what am
dude.
I doing?
What am I doing here? Yeah.
The post nut was intense.
Yeah. Yeah. Fetish stuff is weird. Because, like,
Yeah, 'cause
you're
as soon
into
as
it
it's
when
a-
you're doing it.
As soon as
Yeah.
it's over,
As soon as it's
like,
over, you're
what
like,
the
what
fuck
did I
am
just
I doing?
do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just desecrated a marriage.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
To let you know, not the first, not the last.
No.
I'll also tell you this: you look like the kind of person that has
Desecrated a marriage.
desecrated a marriage. So
Fair enough.
Yeah.
at least it's on brand.
Well, hey.
Okay, so you leave. Are they like, thanks?
Basically, yeah, like, oh, I had fun.
And then they're like, never talk to us again.
No, they were like, oh, hit us up when you're in the area. And I'm like, for sure.
What area was this?
What?
The town I currently live.
Next door, actually.
What
Yeah.
store did you meet them at?
It was a bar.
Met them at a bar.
What bar?
Why you looking at?
Now, if there was a street name with a certain bar where people just came up to other people and was like, "You want to fuck my wife?" Where would that be? Where would that be?
It was
Asking
at
for the
Gridiron in
listeners.
Somerset. They used to go there all the time.
Like the
You're keeping
sports bar?
tabs on them? They
Yeah.
don't go there anymore?
Well, I don't go there anymore.
Okay.
So you met these people at a sports club. This guy wanted you to fuck his wife. You
Yeah.
did, and then you were like, "All right, that was fun."
Yeah. Yeah.
God, that's
Dude,
fun.
a sports club. Imagine being at fucking Pub 99.
And she was hot.
Well, I would hope so.
I believe it.
Yeah, like
Was,
legitimately hot. He was
I was,
like
was he an
reasonably
average
attractive.
looking guy?
reasonably attractive. Yeah, he looked like he had money.
He was the older
The
one?
house was nice.
He was the older one of the two?
Yes, he was the 50-year-old.
Maybe it didn't work anymore. Maybe his dick didn't work.
Dick don't work no good.
Yeah.
It don't work no good.
Yeah, that's
Think
what it
of
was.
I mean, they have pills for that now. I don't really think that's what it was.
There is a reason
He's a
why
man
he
of
wasn't
pride.
jerking it though.
See?
Here's a big question.
Uh-huh.
Do you think they recorded it?
Whoa.
Do you think they?
Fat
wouldn't.
Italian cucks man.
Whoa. I didn't even think of that.
I'm just saying because he's like, I'm not going to
shit,
jerk to
shit,
this
shit.
now.
Oh.
I want to jerk to this later.
He's like,
Maybe.
I'm going to jerk to the views it'll get on Pornhub.
Guaranteed
50,000?
you.
50,000?
That's high.
That's enough for me to jerk at one time. Give me a
Thumbing
He's just looking at the view count. He's just like, yes.
I'm a whore for content. I'm all about engagements, except the one I made with my wife.
Vows are gay.
Wow, that's fun though.
Yeah.
How long into a dry spell before you go?
I'd do that again.
Maybe see what they're doing.
Oh, I'll never hit them up again.
Would you
That was too weird.
would you cuck someone again?
Rudy, if I wanted you to fuck my wife,
What would that take?
Dude, asking your friend, like, hey, can you just come over real quick? Fuck my wife?
That's got to have happened.
100%.
That's 100% happened.
Yeah, but imagine being the friend.
Are you friends anymore after that?
No.
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 There's not a chance.
No. And so then it comes down to be like, do I want to sacrifice this friendship? Like, either way, the friendship's over, I think.
I was about to say, 'cause
if they're
here's
like,
the
do you want to come
question.
fuck my wife? You have to be like, if you say yes, friendship over. But if you say no, the whole time you're just like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck
This
are we?
guy wanted
And
me
you're
to-
every time
Yeah.
you see them together, you're like, he's having someone fuck this broad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time you
Huh.
see them from that point on, you're
Yeah.
just like,
100%.
Did you ever see them again?
No.
That was like never like
What
across
would
the street.
you
Nothing.
do?
I kind of stopped going on the nights that they went.
What
Smart.
would you do if you ran into him again
Panic.
today? Rudy, before the pod, you're like, I gotta get some groceries before this.
Mhm.
And they're like, we know you.
Hey, stranger.
Hey!
Randy. Nah, we were close.
What would I do if I saw them again?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a really good question.
You're looking at eggs. The guy pokes in the back and goes, Randy?
with his dick?
No, dick don't work no good.
Yeah, Dick, don't worry. It's his pinky by his crotch. It's like, I do that sometimes.
Gotcha.
That's
I'm a
just
big
a,
practical joke guy.
that's just a joke between me and my friends.
You
know
see
what
my
I'm
big
talking
joke. I
about?
let people fuck my wife. It's pretty good.
Crowd
joke to myself.
pleaser.
Yeah. I just like to prank myself.
You know what I wonder about all the time? What was there afterwards?
Oh damn it!
You know what I mean?
I hope it was. I hope.
Like, what is their experience?
I hope
after
it was
leave?
weirdly critical of you, and you have no idea.
Oh,
Like,
God.
it was like-
now I'm going to
Yeah.
think about that for the next
No,
2
but,
months.
but like weirdly critical, like weird nose hair. Like,
Do you want me to tell you something? I think I have it figured out.
Go ahead.
Woman, okay, she already came out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
You leave, they close the door. He goes, puts his arms out for a hug, hugs her, and goes, how was it? That's probably first question. There's no other first question.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's true. It has to be, how was it?
how was it? Looked fun.
Looked fun. Looked
Wish-
great.
Wish I tagged in. No, I don't. I'm just kidding.
You imagine, dude, if he had touched me in any way, I would have donkey kicked the shit out of him, dude.
Slaps your ass and goes, tag team.
Whoa! I get up, he's like, no.
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 I'm strictly a mouth guy.
move, Linda. Move, Linda.
Ooh.
I shouldn't have to say it twice. Like
Hits
that-
her.
Question.
Yeah.
You're doing it midway.
Okay.
Guy gets naked. Boner. and just walks over to his wife. See what happens. What do you do?
Is he purely touching her?
Yeah.
He never makes any physical contact with you.
Okay.
He might look at you.
But you are now, you've gone from a cuck to a threesome.
yeah.
Ooh. I could still finish. Yeah, I could still finish.
What a
If
warrior.
you said he was,
Yeah.
you said he was
Warrior.
fully clothed in the corner.
Yes.
If he was,
I would
naked,
have heard him taking them clothes off.
if he,
100%.
if he was,
Hey, he's taking
naked-
off Velcro shoes.
He's like, hey, you like these Skechers?
He's stomping on the ground the whole time. You're silhouetted by blue and red.
Oh, fuck.
if he started jerking off, are you out of it?
No, I can't. I couldn't really see him. He was behind me.
You hear him
He's just-
jerking
Oh,
off.
man. What's he sucking his own dick?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, imagine I just look back. He's just like this.
He's in diaper
Bent
pose.
over like a dog.
Licking his own chops.
Oh, man. Oh.
Imagine what the post game on that would have been. You'd put your underwear on and you'd be like, had a rib removed. Like,
Dude,
not
I'm
the one you
kidding.
think.
I would have told everyone I knew. I haven't told anybody this.
That was a good
obviously.
call.
Now it's going out to dozens of people.
Whatever. I'm a
gonna go
comedian now.
I'm a grown man.
I'm a grown man. This was 2 years ago.
It was a
What are we doing?
It was a learning experience, and I learned that I like it.
Yeah. Wasn't bad.
You do it again.
Different couple, yeah.
Yeah.
But you would cuck
Younger
somebody?
couple.
All right.
Well, don't
Rudy,
reach for
come
the
on.
stars,
Yeah, come
Playboy.
on now.
You've pitched one inning. Let's fucking
That's true.
let's
I
not go to the
fucking
All-Star
aced it,
game.
dude.
Like,
Oh, okay, cool.
20 minutes ago.
As soon as the cuck story started, we lost so much footage.
he starts to back up. He's like, "Well, now that we've
Content.
aired that out,
Now we can stop the podcast, guys. Welcome.
Episode 4.
Ah,
Ooh, can't wait till that fills up.
isn't that fun? When you have like a drinking thing that you always do, and then it like fills up to the top, and you're like, "Wow, I gotta empty that."
Wow, I really gotta cut back.
Yeah.
I have like different like mugs and stuff and like cups. I'll bring one that we can work on filling up, like Steins and stuff.
We used to have a bowl, a big bowl in the living room, and we would throw our caps in it.
Not bad.
And then you had to empty it every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bad idea. We should just throw these away. What are we
It's a
collecting
lot of
for?
cleanup. I don't know. It's just,
It's making this clutter.
You're just adding a step.
This is muck.
Feels redundant, doesn't it? To just
We could just.
I could just toss these right in the yard. What's the big deal?
I didn't know that made noise.
It's because it's broken.
Fair
This is the
enough.
first time it's made noise in 38 years. No, I wanted to ask if you guys ever... Do you guys have ghost stories?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You don't
I-
have any ghost stories?
No. Not that I can remember. No. I know people who have ghost stories, and then I would try and experience similar things, and it never happened.
Mm.
So I have... This is not a ghost story.
Oh.
But... no, I
This is a
went
cuck
to...
story.
I went to school... Okay, this might get cut because it might be too sad. All right, well, I'm going to cross that off my pod top list because that's never...
It's probably a good call.
Do you still want to do ghost stories?
I do have ghost stories.
Cool.
None.
Pat's like, I'm not gonna say anything during this.
I'll just sit back and listen.
No, I have...
Mere spectator of the sport.
I have one, I think, that I can confirm. Because like I had one when I was like a little kid,
Okay.
but I don't know. You know, I could have been like half asleep, whatever.
Just sleep paralysis.
Demons. It honestly could have been because so
I
was
still have that to this day.
really
Never had it, to my knowledge.
well because I was laying in my parents' bed, and I was laying it, and I saw like it was like this orb dressed in like purple rags with like a wizard's hat, and I saw it cross from like
We get haunted by a kid's video game? What the fuck?
all right I thought we were accepting of everyone here.
find the key.
Yeah, well, you get fucking haunted by the bad guy from Spyro the
it was
Dragon?
big.
What the fuck?
Oh.
It was big.
Oh.
It was big.
Big motherfucker.
Like, and it crossed like my parents' bedroom door into the living room, and I was like, and then the last thing I remember is it looking over me,
Whoa.
and then I don't remember.
Big spooky orb.
Yeah, but
spooky orb.
what
With
I
a
can
wizard hat.
confirm is we lived at this apartment. It was a 2-story apartment, and I walked into the house first, and we had a hamster up on like this island thing, and I saw a black cat sitting next to it, and when I opened the door, it jumped down. I heard it land, and it walked into my room. We didn't have any cats at the time.
Ooh.
We used to have cats. We didn't have cats at this time.
Ooh.
And like I remember it because I went to every room and I was like, what the fuck? So it was a black cat. That's my story.
Oh.
It's my
And
crazy
you were
story.
like, it's obviously a ghost. Couldn't possibly be.
Are you going to be the skeptic in this?
I
even if
have
you're
no
a skeptic,
experience,
though-
so I have to be the skeptic.
But if you are a skeptic, how would you explain it? I looked everywhere.
a cat fucking got into your house somewhere.
All the windows were closed. It walked into my room. It wasn't in there. I walked through the entire house. No way a cat would run out the front door without anyone noticing.
It could have gotten through a crawl space or something. Like
This is a
I can't imagine this was the nicest apartment possible.
It was a 2-story in South Attleboro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's plenty fun.
Is it a historical house?
No.
Oh.
No, it's probably built in like the 30s,
Oh.
60s.
Well, it's old.
It's old, but like it's a whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
Could have had a hole somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
I lived in that apartment for like 2-3 years.
Dude,
It was obviously a spooky ghost.
I tried to experience ghostly stuff.
What does that
Never
mean?
once.
You tried to experience like you put ping pong balls over your eyes, taped them, put
No,
on
like-
static on the TV. We all did that.
When we were
Come on.
when we were deployed, they were like, "No, this one guard post is haunted." Like people were like, "No, I've seen shit happening there," and I was like, "Okay, well, when I get posted there, I'm gonna keep my eyes out. I'm gonna see if some weird shit happens." I was posted there. Nothing ever happened. 9 months, nothing happened.
Did you get spooked out at all?
No,
Not once. You were like, "Ooh, gotta chill."
nope.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, you were in Morocco or whatever, so it's pretty hot there.
Yeah, no, not a lot of chills in Morocco, but
Kabul?
still,
Kabul, Afghanistan. Where were you?
Kuwait.
Yeah, you weren't even in the
That's
war.
the place with the Taco Bell, right?
No, that's the end of the line. Q8.
Oh, God. Oh!
One of us has to be the genius here.
Certainly not me.
You know what they have over in the Middle East? Jinns. You know what a jinn is?
It's a magician.
DJINN,
Yes.
but I don't know exactly what it is.
It's
They
a
do-
bad
they're-
genie.
Yeah.
So it's a demon.
Evil.
It's like their equivalent of demons.
That's fake.
You know how you get it?
real.
That's fake.
You know how you get a genie and you make a wish and they kind of make it not work out the way you thought it would?
Monkey's paw. Yeah.
They do it worse.
Wishmaster? Ever seen
.com?
Wishmaster?
No.
Oh. Fun, dumb, cum,
What?
80s movie.
Why does that sound, just based on the title alone, very similar to like Finding Bigfoot on Nat Geo?
I don't know.
No.
Witchmasters.
No, it's not Wishmasters. Wishmaster.
Wish or witch?
Wish.
Wishmaster.
Wish.
Okay.
Yes.
You pulling my fucking leg right now?
No.
All right.
Watch it. It's fun.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
You got any ghost stories?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a couple ghost stories actually. So, probably when I was in my early 20s, we decided to go to. You guys ever heard of Paul Dever?
No.
So it used to be a boys' home back in like the 50s and shit,
Right.
and they would send like troubled boys there, like kids with mental illnesses and stuff like that.
Maybe I have heard of this, just like offhanded.
It was like it was like its own town. Basically, they had like a hospital and a
Who ran
that?
One them.
So like it was
Give
a
him
cool
fucking
place.
30 Adderalls. I don't know. I'm just a
Hey,
doctor.
Timmy seems pretty smart. Give him a fucking pen.
See what he draws. Add squiggles. Take it away from him.
Take the clipboard. Anyway.
He's fighting me.
Oh God, he's so strong.
He
We
snapped,
shouldn't have gave them Coke.
we snapped it in half.
So people would go there because it was an abandoned place. It was just cool to go to, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuff was like falling down and shit. So
Yeah, dangerous.
Urban
very
exploration.
extremely dangerous.
Urban exploration.
Yeah, yeah. It was. I like doing that shit. It's fun.
Yeah.
So the only way to get in was there was an access hatch on the outside of the property. Right. It was like an electrical tunnel.
Mm.
So yeah,
real spooky shit.
real spooky shit. So we
Wait,
parked.
was this America's Holocaust? What are you talking about?
Yeah, it felt like that.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
You had to go through an underground access tunnel.
Yes. Wait, there's more.
Okay.
But wait, there's
For
more.
only $9.95.
Yeah. Pay up, bitch.
I do need to.
So we park like a couple of streets away. We walk over to the access hatch, open it up. It's very accessible, which is weird for a place that's completely, you cannot trespass there. And it has like a police perimeter and like it's guarded. Like they drive by it every like couple hours and shit.
Damn.
So we go down into the hatch. There's 5 of us. And I'm in the front and nobody walked in before me. I was the first one down the hatch because I'm a goddamn G.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Fucking right, dude.
I'm a leader of the Goonies.
Yeah. I am Josh Brolin.
In reality, everyone's like, what the fuck? Can you go down there?
They're like, Chunk, you get down there. You so I can handle it.
You see a ghost truffle shuffle.
Yeah, the dude's a D lineman. If there's a homeless dude, he'll take care of it.
It's going to be fine. So, I'm...
There's a lot of homeless.
They're just like
They're
zombies.
fighting me.
He just jumps down. All you hear is, help!
Oh, God. It was so much deeper than I thought it was. I fucking jumped from the top.
Yeah. It's like 20 feet down.
It's like a 20-foot drop.
All right, pussy, see in there.
It's so funny. Everyone was like, "There's a ladder."
Yeah, exactly.
Why didn't you just take the ladder?
We brought a rope.
It's like, there's a light on. We can see the bottom. Why would he do that?
So we walk all the way. I climb all the way down, and we're walking down this tunnel. This tunnel is like a mile long. It's fucking crazy long, right? So we're walking and walking and walking, and it's like red light because it's like emergency light still.
Yep. Damn, the generator's still kind of working?
Yeah, just for that though, because I think they were like slowly turning things off and shit.
They were refueling that generator because they knew people go in. So
That's
they were
true.
like, we want it to be safe.
It's a tourist attraction.
So I'm staring down this hallway, but it's very dark at the end.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I see a flashlight, and I'm like,
Shit.
"Fuck, somebody's here!
Right.
Like there's a cop down here."
Right.
There's another party.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I think that's where I heard of it from. Is like groups of kids going there and just
Yeah.
hanging
Yeah.
out. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
No. So I'm walking towards the light, and I'm like, and I'm thinking somebody must have went in before me, and I just don't remember it. So I'm
Right.
like, hey, can you shut the fucking light off? I can't fucking see anything. And then the light shuts off. We get all the way to the end of the tunnel, climb up out. Everybody's behind me, and there's no one there.
Ooh,
And I'm like-
I got the chills. Ooh.
And I'm looking around, and I'm like, all right, which fucking one of you got in front? Which one of you got in front of me? I don't understand. They're like, what do you mean? You were the first one in the tunnel. And I was like,
He's like,
yeah, but did you see that light? And they're like, what light? And I'm like, there was a light at the end of the tunnel, and it was shining at me. And then it shut off when I yelled at it. And they were like, no, we didn't fucking see that. And I'm like, okay.
You know what's funny, Rudy? I think that's going to be an allegory for the end of your life. You're going to be dying. You're going to be
Mom?
like, you're going to be dying. You're going to be like, why the fuck? And he's like, yeah, he's not allowed.
Ah!
Put him back in the tunnel.
help.
I'm actually in an insane asylum right now. I tried to escape. That was
Yeah.
that was the end of the line.
It's actually 1955. You're in Paul Danvers right now.
Oh God,
A little
That'd be
ghost.
sick.
Oh,
that'd
what's
be sick.
be
What a movie
sick.
that would be.
No, you ever see Ghost Encounters?
Yes.
No.
That's kind of the end of the second movie.
Grave Encounters.
Grave Encounters.
Yes,
That's what
great
it was.
movie. Well,
Both
great
of 'em.
it's fun.
For I always love found footage
Love 'em.
horror films.
Yep.
And that one is pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Second one's pretty good too.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
So we continue to explore this place. And we're going it's still light out up.
He lit a
Up on
cigarette
top.
because it's traumatic.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's been chain smoking. He's trying to forget the demons.
So we go into one of the dormitories,
Spooky.
Now the dormitories are completely stable. You can walk, but the floor is not great.
Gross.
So you have to stay in certain places. So, we're just looking in the rooms and shit like, oh, it looks like somebody lives here. Like, blah, blah, stupid fucking found footage shit. Basically.
Yeah. There's one asshole in the back doing that the whole time, and he's the most scared of it.
Yeah. He's shitting his pants, dude.
Please don't, no one walk up to me.
We're on the
I'm standing close to Rudy so I can disprove everything.
Yeah.
Not because he's the biggest and strongest of us all.
I hope he doesn't get bad knees one day.
I'm really going to need him someday. So we're in the third floor of the second dormitory, and we get all the way to the end of the hallway, and there's a room that you can tell like shit's like toppled over and shit.
Yeah.
And we walk in, and dude, we don't know what it was. It was either a homeless dude or a raccoon, but it fucking shattered something and started freaking out. And we could hear running, like something decent size, like running. And we were like, fuck, we gotta go, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking ran out of there as fast as we could.
Was it dark by then?
No. So we stayed there until it got dark. And we hit everything. There was a morgue. So we went into the morgue, of course, because you have to go into the morgue.
Yeah.
And it was creepy, but nothing happened,
Right.
So then we're like, all right, we gotta
Couple
go.
dead dudes. So that's
Fucking
some more.
whatever, dude. Who cares? So we're leaving, and it's pitch black now. It's like almost 11 o'clock at night. And
Drinking? Drugs?
drugs, a little bit of drinking.
Couple boozers.
A little bit of weed, baby.
He's
Hey,
like, we
nothing
actually
wrong with
went in
that.
here and we took ecstasy. And we just
took
kind of
several-
felt the
I don't think I ever would
vibes.
have left.
I took 7 tabs of acid. Some crazy shit happened. You won't believe it.
So we're walking back, and we remembered the way back to the tunnel. So we're, slowly walking back, just making sure like nothing's going on. And we see a light in one of the dormitories. It was another group of kids.
Yep.
So it was definitely a second group of kids because it's a flashlight fucking going like this and shit. And we're like, oh, that's funny. And then a cop pulls around the corner and fucking. So now there's 5 of us.
Yep.
But there's people in there. We don't have lights on. And
Yeah,
he
you're
went,
leaving.
"Zoom," and he fucking shone the spotlight up there. And they shut the flashlight off. And they both got out of the car and started walking up. Dude, we hit the floor and just was like, what do we do?
Wrong place, wrong time, buddy.
Wrong place, wrong
The
time, dude.
intense breathing from you.
Oh, dude,
20
like,
should we run?
That's me funded.
Everyone was already everyone was already gone. Rudy's like, should we run?
Guys, help! God!
but that was fun. That was genuinely a fun thing to do.
He's getting spooked.
Yeah, dude. Fucking getting spooked
spooky.
is fun.
Dude, you want to know the best part is? I'm going to be editing this like at night, and I'm going to be like, should probably turn some lights on.
Yeah. Click, 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 click.
How many lights do you think I have?
I don't know. It's a full studio.
You gotta shine a flashlight straight at you, like just in case.
Just in case.
A video
I want to
camera.
blind myself just in case.
Yeah, while you're editing, you have a camcorder, like just in case.
Just in case. Gotta have evidence.
All right, listen for the snaps. No snaps. Okay. No.
Wow, that is spooky.
That was a fun one.
Well,
I have other
I'm
ones,
gonna
but
go
they're
home in
not-
the dark now.
They're not
Yeah.
fun.
how long have we been going for? Okay, yeah, we can do another top.
Cool. The microphone.
Spooky stories.
Rudy, you have a clipboard. What do you got on the other side?
It just says Pat is gay a bunch of times.
Honestly, I have a
good
bunch of
assessment.
just like in my notes, just a bunch of like my bits, and then I have notes in here. One just says Kanye has to be good at sex. It's just a thought I had apparently, and then another one was
Or he's just very successful.
I saw a guy at work. He was peeing at a urinal. And he was using his chin to hold his shirt up, and I was like, "That's very funny that he's
You are
doing
another
that." Like,
Did you guys see the race? The
Presidential?
No, the 100-meter dash where that lady hit the other lady with the baton.
No.
no, it's a
see
good
that?
move. Sneak attack.
What else is going on? Guys, we've officially ran out of topics.
Oh, shit.
Guys, this is game over. Sorry to tell you.
You've listened to the last episode of the Rudy Tuesday podcast.
It's a mini series.
You've been saying that since fucking day one.
It's a limited series, yeah.
Limited, yeah. Huh. God, we are just not interesting, huh?
Honestly,
What was your thing on crypto? Go on.
Elon Musk is our savior.
No, did you guys do crypto at all?
I have crypto currently.
Nope.
No? That's smart. What do you have right now?
Shiba Inu and Doge.
Why?
Because if
He likes
Shiba
dogs.
Inu hits $1, I'm gonna be a fucking millionaire.
Do you know how many people say that about every other coin?
Yeah,
Why is
So-
your coin so special? Why?
because it's got a dog on it, bud.
Two of them, both of them do.
But yeah, that's why I said he likes dogs.
All
I
right,
like
fair
dogs. I'm a
enough.
big dog guy.
Big dog guy.
Big dog guy.
In the big D's, get it?
Big on D's.
No, I invested in a cryptocurrency like 2-3 years ago.
Scam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. You got
Yeah.
fucked. Yeah.
I invested
Hawktua
like
before Hawktua?
no, I invested $300 into SafeMoon
$300?
over like the course of a few months.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And one day I started getting notifications like, hey, 24 cents has been taken out. Hey, $1.20 has been taken. I'm like, you know what? It's probably
Fees.
fees.
Yeah.
It's nothing big.
Yeah.
And then one day I get a notification like $330 has been taken
Whoa!
out of your wallet. And I was like,
Shit.
that's where the cookie has crumbled.
They were testing you. You know what's
100%.
You know what's funny is like the
I think I fell for a scam too.
the Hawktua coin,
Yeah.
and everyone's like, we hate her, and then fucking Trump did the same exact thing,
100%.
which is so funny
Yeah.
that he became president and was like, you guys want a fucking crypto? And they're like, hell yeah, and he was like, all right, have fun with that. Like he dipped,
Well,
and he's
yeah,
like,
I mean,
also,
Did I buy one?
I'm
Yes.
running shit now, so what's
Did
up?
I sell
it's-
some of my Shiba to do it? Yes.
Fool.
I mean,
He
that's the
said
thing.
it was a scam.
Nowadays, that's the thing, though, is pump and dumps.
Yeah.
Have you been following, what is it, Pump.fun?
No.
No?
No.
Dude, there was I think it was like a 6th grader that like made this coin.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, I don't remember what it was, but he made this coin and he made like $20,000 off of it. And he pulled everything out because he's like
Dude.
10.
Dave Portnoy has been telling people on his podcast, he's like, I'm going to do one of these. If I make a coin, buy it at your own risk.
100%.
Once I'm profit, I will be. And he's like, I told you all I was going to do it. What am I supposed?
That's what it's for.
Yeah, like
Well, because, okay, so that
just
6th
just
grader.
the rich get richer. He's just like, I told you I was going to scam you. I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah.
So the kid, he made like $20,000. And then everyone
nice
was
piece of
pissed
change.
off at him. And he's like, all right, you know what, guys? My bad. I'm starting a new coin. Buy back in.
Genius.
Let's ride this one to
What
the
a
moon.
genius.
Made like $8,000. Pulled it.
Yeah,
Genius, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And then people were pissed. And he was like, all right, guys.
I'm going to try this one more time.
All right, look.
You guys don't seem to be getting it. We're riding it to the moon, which is when I decide it's.
He went, guys,
When I
look,
decide
It's
to pull it.
closer than you guys think it is.
this
And-
has been my fault. I'm going to make a coin for my dog. And everyone's like, finally, this guy's talking sense. I think he made.
finally a believable
He's got a mascot. What are we
believable
doing?
prospect.
I swear, I think he made like $4,000.
Oh my god, dude.
You want to know the best part? Someone stole his dog.
Oh.
I don't know if he ever got it back.
Well, to be fair, he's got $30,000. You could buy another
I
dog.
think that's what they
Yeah.
said. Is like, give us $10,000 or we're killing your dog.
Oh
And
my
he
god,
was
he's
like,
like, fuck you, I'll get another dog.
And he was like, guys, my dog's been taken. I need to raise $10,000. I'm starting a
pretty sure-
GoFundMe.
I don't know if he did that, but I know he put out like a Twitter post. It was like, guys, my dog has been stolen, and I don't
in
want.
honor, in the memory of my dog, I'm starting another coin.
Yeah, honestly, Pat, I think that might have happened.
For real?
I swear to God,
That'd
this
be
kid
so-
keeps making coins, making like $2,000. He's like, game over.
Done.
I wish I knew how to do that.
It's simple as shit now.
Mm.
You go on Pump.fun, you put in $100, you start a coin, people can or can't buy it. You either lose or make a lot of money, pull out, and everyone's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
God, I want to do it so bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing though with Pump.fun, it's so hard to prosecute people. Like Hawk Tuah girl, I don't think she's been prosecuted.
No, she just took her money and she was like, "Don't talk to me."
Do you know who CoffeeZilla is?
I know the name, but I don't really know much about the background.
He's a huge investigator for like the crypto space.
Yeah.
And then like all that kind of stuff. And he did like an investigation into Hawk Tuah coin and all that. And he was in a Discord call, and it was like the creators of it and Haley Welch herself. Nice. And they're talking. He's like asking like real hard hitting questions, like "Where's the money? What's this? What are you doing with this?" And
That's his investigators go. "Where's the money?" He sees dots appear and then disappears. Like, fuck.
No.
Where's the money?
A Discord talk, a call.
Oh, a call.
So it was like 15 people in it.
Whoa.
It was like, so they're answering questions from all these
It's like
people.
the Supreme Court.
Yeah, and like he's hitting him with questions. He's like, "Where's the money going? Why haven't you done this? What is this about?" And then Haley Welch comes on and goes, "All right, guys, I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to head off to bed."
I do remember. And then she was gone for like weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, off the
And
grid.
then she put on like a Twitter post. It was like, "If anyone's been affected by Hawk Tuah coin, please contact my lawyers."
I feel like she may have been taken advantage of in that situation.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
She is a hick, and she's like,
As a hick.
and she's 20.
I
She's 20.
understand. Like I totally.
You tell me
bet-
there's not a chance she was taken advantage of? She
No,
probably
there was a couple of suits that came in and was like, "Haley, this is a good idea," and she was like, "Gosh, tootin', I'm gonna make that a coin."
Yeah, she was like, "Well,
And
my
then-
cooter thinks it's a good idea."
I think all they said, was, "Haley, we can make a lot of money," and she went, "Okay."
Yes. Well, if it's good for me and good for my mama, then hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Can you say cornbread?
Cornbread.
Cut out 6 of the letters. You got a southern accent.
Okay. No more gator, no more shrimp. Okay. That's Tom Segura, but still a pretty good impression. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought we were fucking having fun. My fucking bad, dude.
I'll let you land.
Thought we were having fun, making fun of Southerns, but I guess not.
Yeah, no, the Pump That Fun. It's. I just don't understand. I guess it's a gambling aspect, right?
It's 100% just that gambling instinct.
Right. Yeah, but
It's like you
that's-
betting on fucking games and shit.
For one, I have not gambled in several weeks.
Good for you.
I stopped cold turkey when I very suddenly had to buy a new car. And I was like, you know what? We need money to go somewhere else.
We need priorities right now.
We need to stop losing money on the Pistons. It's not working.
Yeah, I would say so. Hope you took that under.
The Pistons are good. They're making the playoffs, maybe.
Aren't they the ones that just went like they lost 22 games in a row last year?
Last year, yeah. This year, they're good.
What changed?
Cade Cunningham's more developed.
Blacks.
They did
Less
increase their blackage.
Whites.
I will say that. They added a black, Tim Hardaway Jr. So,
Tim Hardaway?
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Like Penny Hardaway?
No, like
Tim Hardaway Sr., who was also in the NBA.
He play basketball. Goddamn. Yeah, it's
He played basketball.
it has because I got into GME GameStop
Yeah.
like a few days after it popped.
Yeah.
And I lost so much money.
So much money.
But then I would like do research on it, and I was like, okay, and I got up to I made a profit. But I think with crypto, I mean, can you even really do research on it?
No, because it's all
articles. It's all opinion.
It's
Everything's
not,
opinion based.
It's not based on anything.
Right.
That's why they.
Well, it's
they
decentralized, Pat.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they shoot up and fucking crash down because it's not like, oh, it's backed by. It's just like, hey, do you guys fucking like the Hawk Tuah girl? How about
the
some
reason
shit?
the reason it
And
jumps
that's
up
it. That's all it is.
is because say like a coin hits $100,000, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be like 5,000-10,000 from people that are actually buying it, and like 80,000 from the people behind it.
Yeah.
And then people see that big green spike, they're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Then they make like 25,000. They're like, and done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yoink.
That's all it is. And
I
that-
would do
it's-
the same thing. I hold no judgment towards that. If I was smart enough to pull off that scam, I would do it. 100% I would do
That sounds like an admission of guilt.
I was about to say, so how many old ladies do you scam out of their pensions per week?
it. None.
You can't put on a silly little accent and learn a computer?
Well, bonjour.
Hola, here to help your PC.
Do not redeem the gift card.
Oh, I
I'm
love
not.
those
I'm
videos.
not.
So funny.
I'm not tech savvy, so I don't scam people.
I don't think you're smart enough.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not smart enough to do the modern day scam.
Pat, just say it. You're too fucking dumb.
I could.
I'll
like,
say it too.
If like trains were our biggest form of transportation, I think I could scam people in that time period.
You think you could rob
Just
a train?
rob a train?
Yeah, you think you could rob a train?
No, I think I could trick someone if like in briefcases were involved.
Here,
Like-
buy this ticket. It's $5. Actually, it's only $4. Damn it, you saw right through me.
But I'm already on the train.
I'll give you this.
Actually,
Hold.
that's a modern day scam that I pulled. I went to New York. It's kind of a scam. Not really. The train system is just a joke. And I went to Grand Central. I was on my way back from New York after doing a show out there, and I was by myself. So I didn't have anyone to like bounce information off of.
Right.
And there was a train. My train was supposed to leave at fucking 4:03 or whatever was the departure time.
Okay.
I could find one train, and its departure time was 4:02. Go like one train at a similar time. I was like, oh, they just changed it, you know. So I get on that train. We're on our way back to New Haven. That's the train station I went out of. And like 2 stops in, they're like, "Do you have your ticket?" And I was like, "Yeah, here you go." And they're like, "Why is it on your phone?" I was like, "I don't know. This is how I bought it." And the conductor took it and looked at it. He was like, "You're not supposed to be on this train." And I was like, "I don't know. I was leaving at the same time. I just figured this was the train." And he goes, "No." He just came back and he was like, "You're good."
Yeah,
Like, I was
What's
like-
he gonna do? You're on the
That's
train.
what I. Well, he
But
could have been like,
also-
"You gotta
That's
get."
not a scam. You
And
take.
it's also
But he could have
you-
just been like, "You
You were
gotta."
just dumb enough to get.
But it's also
pity.
you have a ticket.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
bought.
but
a
not for
ticket.
his train.
Yeah,
But so
if
he
it's
could.
like,
But
To
so
be
he
fair,
could.
it's not his train, Pat.
yeah, it's
Okay,
the
but
conductor's
his
train.
he's supposed to be checking tickets. So the whole time he walked by me with this stain. I was on the train for 2 more hours. And every time he walked by me, he's like, he didn't even look at me. I was like, am I going to get peanuts or nothing? Like,
You know, what'd be
I was
funny.
gonna ask, did they serve you?
You know, what'd be
Like,
funny.
fuck that kid.
If he took your phone, he was like, "Why is it on your phone?" He's like, "I don't know. That's how I buy it to me." He's like, "All right, whole bunch of What the
He
fuck?
just hands it back to you. You're just like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
he's like,
I've been doing
"There's
this
your
for
ticket."
30. Yeah. I've been doing this for 35 years. That's all they've taught me how to do.
He
That's all they taught
spits
me how
on
to
you.
do.
That's what he punches the phone. He's like, I don't know what you thought was going to happen.
He picks it up. He's like,
I punch tickets.
he picks it up. He reads it. He's like, I can't read this. Spits on your phone, rubs it with his sleeve.
It'd be better if he put his regular hole punch away. He took out a bigger hole punch. He was like,
A
"This
3-hole punch.
That's not my first rodeo." just for fucking flooring
Takes a
phone.
hole perfectly in the middle of your phone.
Just looks at you and goes, company policy.
You look at him through the hole in the phone.
You're welcome.
Have a good day. He just walks away.
What a nice guy. He's just doing his job. Can't get mad at that.
insurance is going to cover this.
Dude, but then the other conductor came by and he was like, "Who'd you talk to? Punch your phone." It was a ghost.
That man hasn't been seen on this train in 40 years.
He's like, "Well, what about the hole in my phone?" He's like, "That's company policy."
He was right about
That's
that.
accurate. Yeah.
He was right.
He
about
must have been in on a couple of the meetings. I don't know who he's tied to, but all right.
I don't know what he's tied to.
I don't know who he's tied to, but shows.
Yes, I
Yes.
have a show the 21st at Firefighters, and then Abracadabra to be announced.
I believe I'm also on the Abracadabra show, but I need
I'm pulling out.
further confirmation on that. I also have the Comedy Connection on April 9th.
Ooh.
Very exciting.
Yep, these will be out by then, I'm sure.
100%.
Pat, you want to bag any bookers before we leave?
Nope.
Nope, you got booked, so
I
it
got
doesn't
booked.
matter.
I got booked. So
The bagging's done.
fuck you guys. I'm so much.